So for step 36, attaching the rear body mounts, pretty simple step. We've got our two B6 body mounting posts, and then we've got these interesting hex head tapping screws. Just like, focus, there we go, interesting. And they're just going to go into the back of this. So let's attach those right now. So essentially, this is how easy it is. These pieces here are going to fit into the back. If you can see this right there on that side, and just push in. So each side has one. And then we take our hex tapping screws and we're going to attach them from this side and screw them in. And once you're in, you know you're in. So, and it's the softer plastic tree, so again, don't over tighten, and you don't really have to with these, you just need to get them in. I'll do a little extra, but if I over tighten them, you're going to strip it, so don't do that. So there we go, there's our rear body mounts. So step 36 is done. So now we're going to move on to the front body mounts with step 37. So again, for step 37, same idea. We've got our smaller body mount posts, and again, same thing as we did before. This is going to go in on this side, and then we're going to use our hex tapping screw and take it through. And again, don't over tighten because you're going into the softer plastic, which is what this is made of. So if you over tighten, you'll strip it out. So again, let's put the other one on, and there we go. Last turn, there we go. Final little check, but I can already tell that if I keep turning, it's just going to strip it out. So we're not going to do that. So there we go. There is our car with the body mounts attached. So that means that's the end of step 37. So we're going to now move on to step 38 and attach the bumper. So for step 38, attaching the urethane bumper, well again, this is going to be a fairly simple step. We've got the urethane bumper, which is this piece right here, and then you've got this top piece right here, and that's got to be attached with two screws right on the inner, I guess you could say the piece with the inner holes. You want to use the inner holes on that piece. So we just have the two tapping screws, so I'll set this up and let's put that on. Okay, so I'm just going to move that out of the way, grab the car itself, and you can see that based on that diagram, we need to have it facing this way so that it slides over top. And then this is going to sit just like that, and we're going to be using the inner hole. So the inner hole on the piece of the top part of the bumper and the inner hole right there. So let's do that. Now I'm just going to make sure that that's going in. Yes. Just got to make sure that's sitting correctly. And for some reason it doesn't want to go in. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Why doesn't it want to go in? There we go. So let's get the other one in place. And that one's gone in a lot easier. So I'm going to hold it from the side to do this. Flip this around. And again, that's was a softer plastic, if you remember, and so is this top piece. So you're screwing it down, but you got to make sure you don't over tighten, otherwise you're going to strip things out as well. So this side, yeah, it's pretty much already down, so I'm not going to over tighten that. So there is our front urethane bumper in place. Very, very cool. So that is the end of step 38. So now for 39, we're going to attach the battery. So for this, you can see how they want you to put this on. So I'm going to take this and put it here. And then of course the battery bracket door, which more or less shows you Tamiya facing forward. It doesn't really matter. That's the same either way. We'll be able to put that onto there and there. And you have these pins that ultimately are going to hold everything in place. And then this will go back to reaching the ESC, and that's essentially it. So it's an easy one to get the battery in for sure. So, you know, in terms of weight, you've got the battery on one side, motor on the other, so it's fairly even on either side. But anyways, that is step 39. So we're going to move on to step 40. Now this step I'm not going to be showing you. I will be showing it in a reveal video, which maybe I'll put it here, because this is going to be the Dom's Vin Diesel's car out of Fast and the Furious, which I'm working on now. And rather than show it here, I'm going to do basically a reveal overview of the build and then a running video of the car. So we're going to stop here. So this is the end of the build series for the TT02 drift chassis, in this case the RX7. So, you know, if you have questions, things come up, please feel free to email me. If it's been helpful, please comment, like, subscribe. And, you know, if you're watching the videos, do please subscribe. It does help the channel grow. And it doesn't, you know, you'll still get the notifications for the build videos. It just helps. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you in another video.